Hello, low ego action heroes. This is Debbie Levitt from deltacx.com, and a question I get very often is what kinds of sample or fake or practice or passion projects should I put into my portfolio so that I can have an impressive portfolio that's going to get me that job? Now, part of the problem is that many people who went to boot camps end up having group projects in the portfolio, and I look at it and I can't tell what you did or what anybody else did, so it's very hard for me to say, aha, let's interview this person. I can't tell what you did. Did you do the good stuff? Did you do the bad stuff? So again, check episode 54 in our playlist for live streamed podcasts and learn more about some portfolio mistakes that you can get away from. But as for adding to the portfolio with real or fake projects, hackathons, and freelance work, and pro bono work, and all of that, be careful. Be careful because if you are doing this work without a mentor or coach, see episode 59 about finding a mentor or coach, you run the risk that you're guessing. And chances are, one of the things I might not like about your portfolio, that might be a red flag for me, is lots of guessing. Hey, I just guessed and asked, I found 4 people and I asked them some things, and yeah, they love my idea. My idea is great. This is already pretty flawed. So the problem with some of these things that people like to try to add to their portfolio is that ultimately they're not adding the things I really want to see. I want to see good UX and CX process done correctly, done thoroughly, with skill, technique, and proficiency. If you are just showing me how you guess at stuff and how you plug information into templates, you are not as likely to get that job. Sure, someone might hire you, but you're not as likely to appeal to the hiring manager who is a UX senior, expert, veteran, and who is looking for real skill and proficiency. So it's more important to get something that is done realistically, even if the project isn't real. So for example, the hackathon's not a good project to put in a portfolio because a hackathon is usually you guessing at screens for a day or two. There's usually no UX. A hackathon team rarely makes time to do extensive user research, evaluation of that research, synthesis, interpretation, other personas, customer journey maps, whatever. Usually it's like, ooh, what do we want to build? We want to build a cup for people who drink water. Okay, let's just start sketching cups. So unfortunately, a hackathon usually doesn't show a thorough and deep UX process, so it's hard for me to look at that and go, oh yeah, look how great their UX work is. Same is going to be true for any sample project or freelance project or pro bono project if it's not really using a good user-centered design process. If you got some web design work from somebody in your town and they want you to redo, oh, a little trouble out in the world there, and they want you to redo some of their website, you might do a good job and make a really lovely web page. But was any of that UX? Did you speak with customers? Did you have personas? Did you create personas from speaking to customers? Did you do information architecture? Did you test your information architecture? Did you, when you made your page, did you take it to proper UX testing and user testing, usability testing, whatever you want to call it, and iterate on it? Very often, a web design kind of project is, what does my client want? I'll make that. Or what does my client want? I'll make that, and I'll try to think about what customers might need. Just thinking about what customers need isn't really UX. If it were really UX, everyone on the planet would be a UX specialist, and it would be even harder for you to get a job. So be careful about some of these projects. Again, see episode 59 about choosing a mentor or coach, and I would say work with that person on what is the right real or sample project to get into your portfolio to tell the story that you really know what you're doing. Because adding more stuff to your portfolio where it doesn't really look like you know what you're doing, or you just showed up somewhere and guessed at stuff, it might not get you the job. I might not be impressed by that. I might say, wow, here's 6 things in this person's portfolio, and every project, they're just guessing. I guess they're not really into UX. I guess they just love to do what they like. So be careful. So that wraps up that particular question. I hope that was helpful. Go see the other videos that I was referencing. Won't you please usability test the subscribe button, make sure it works, and subscribe to our channel. And of course, have some empathy for the like button and give it a tap so that you can tell YouTube that this is a lovely video to show with to show to other people who have interests like yours. Thanks a lot, and see you later.